I'm gonna try to be nice, um, and say it how it is. Um, I just got off work, so got the phone sitting on the little steering wheel right here. Just got through working. Uh, Gonna talk for like probably 30 minutes to an hour, and then head home. But one thing that I wanted to say is that I I really have a problem with seeing a whole bunch of men on a panel holding discussions about single mothers and saying that women are the community. I mean, women are the problem in the community. They have so much to say about women and what they're doing, or these degenerate women, since that's what they want to call them. But they don't ever talk about deadbeat dads. They just make it seem like every woman in our community is a single mother by choice. Like we don't have thousands of women crying out saying that the dad don't do nothing. I try to get him to be part of his children's life and he just doesn't show any care, right? They'll say the woman should have chose better. But they don't have whole discussions about men who do women dirty. They'll just label those men Pookies and Ray Rays. And then they'll make little clips and say that a man who doesn't take care of his child is just the worst of the worst. But yet you're not holding any discussions or any, panels with other men on there talking about deadbeat dads. What can we do about deadbeat dads? Hey man, these trash men. Excuse me, I had to burp. I'm sorry. These trash men out here need to be held accountable. We're not doing that. Well, not we. I'm not in that male validation of sphere that y'all be in. I don't do all that. That's weak. That's what that doctor said. She said low vibrational behavior. That's what's going on, Victorious. What's going on? Low vibrational behavior. That's what y'all on. I'm not on that. I don't even know how some of these dudes call themselves a man or call themselves an alpha male when they are afraid to check other men. Like y'all be acting like men out here and they just so good, they just so perfect, and y'all get mad at dudes who call out other men like we not supposed to be holding you accountable. No man is holding a man accountable, bro. Y'all all going after women. We supposed to be talking to brothers. I wish I would. Listen, I have a heart for people. I have a heart for women and men, but I wish I would be on a panel talking about the women are just so evil. The women are just they don't listen. The women are masculine. The women are this. Okay, but if you notice the state of thing, a lot of black men or a lot of men in general have become weak. A lot of men can't stand on their own 2 feet. A lot of men got to get validation from other guys just to feel important. A lot of men want sympathy and empathy from other men, but won't give that to the women in their community. I find that hilarious. I find that quite hilarious. But then we supposed to all be, kumbaya with each other. I'm not. No, I can't do that, bro. So I just got a question to that whole sphere full of. I'm trying to be nicer. That whole weak man sphere. That's the best I can say it. I don't see no real discussions about how to get men to be better men. Why aren't men taking care of their children? Why are men walking out of their children's lives? How could a man abandon his own flesh and blood? I don't see y'all spinning it that way. But then you will say that the woman is the enemy. When are we gonna start holding men accountable? I don't see no marching going on. I don't see no army coming in to say, hey man, we finna go talk to these dudes hand to hand. But I'm sorry, not hand to hand. We finna go talk to these dudes face to face and hand to hand. If it's time to get like that, like you gonna take care of your kids, or you gonna get these paws put on you. Period. Instead of just saying, man, a deadbeat. If I find out a man don't take care of his kids, I don't even be around that type of man. Y'all dudes be lying. Y'all do be knowing deadbeat men in your circle, bro. Stop. Deadbeat dads in your circle. Stop lying. Y'all don't want black women to do, or women in general to do better. Because if they, to sit here and try to frame our arguments that all of our women are single mothers, all of our women are toxic, all of our women are masculine. And honestly, bro, the way y'all be talking on this here internet, you know, the way y'all be talking, y'all be sounding like a whole bunch of little girls crying and complaining. They probably should be masculine, because y'all don't even present yourself with any type of, there's nothing stature about you. You know what I'm saying? You're not stiff. There's nothing stiff about you to where a woman probably will feel protected around you. Bro, that's probably why she have to be masculine, because you act like a little boy. Nothing about you screams, I am a, y'all love to get on mountaintops, you know, metaphorically speaking, podcasts and microphones, and call yourself leaders, protectors, providers, and all that, is saying that you masculine, that y'all present black masculinity, but then at the same time be crying with a whole bunch of men on the panel complaining about. That is the weakest thing that you could ever do. Y'all do more pillow talking than women. We be talking about women out here gossiping. Y'all be on the internet gossiping, bro. Literally be on here gossiping every day. Ain't no man holding no man accountable. When it's time for y'all dudes to be starting, it's time for a majority of y'all dudes that's online, that started your platform on talking about women all goddamn day. You got a woman in the thumbnail every day. You got a new topic about a woman this, a woman that, a woman this, a woman that. Y'all ain't, go hold a man accountable, bro. Go have some man-to-man discussions about what we can do to be better men out here. Hey, what can we do to advocate against crime? I don't even like using the term black on black crime, because that's dumb. You know, crime has no color. You know, crime is due to proximity. But for the sake of the argument, black on black crime. What we gonna do about these gang members? What we gonna do about these little boys pew-pewing in their neighborhoods? What we gonna do about you know, these little boys you know, having intercourse at an early age, and having a child at an early age? What we gonna do about that? When we gonna talk about what it actually means to be a good father, what it actually means to be a black man in America, what it actually means to stand up for something? Hey, how come y'all don't talk about men who reject fatherhood and manhood, instead of just giving them a pass and say, well, that's just not a real man. It's the woman's fault. She shouldn't have slept with him. That's not a real man. Bro, listen. In life, I have to be honest. There is only so much vetting a person can do, bro. And y'all dudes not being truthful, bro. Yes, there are some women that be dumb and will sleep with a drug dealer knowing he's a drug dealer. I'm not taking that away from you. But there's also women who think that they found a good man, and they may not believe in marriage, and then he, you know, flips a switch on her and changes. What would have been the difference of her getting married to him, or just being her wife? I mean, being his wife, right? What would have been the difference? Y'all dudes ain't bringing a lot of nuance and a lot of, you know, balanced conversation in these spaces. What you're doing is just saying the woman this, the woman that, and that's why I love giving the game away. I know that men know that we trash. Y'all know, I ain't gonna say we, but that men know that they trash, bro. Men know how to play the game. You invented game. You invented game. Even the old men back in the day, when there was no phones, they had pagers. And then, you know, then they would have these little black books of all the women to know who to call, and they would run through a whole bunch of women. Who is this? Gassy Duck. I just want some cheeks, gang. What? You got this bussy popping dude in my comments. But you know, I'm gonna let you make it, little bro. I'm gonna let you make it, little boy. Dudes like that. I don't know if it's a troll, but you know, that's literally how men still look at women. It's just nothing but box, nothing but cheeks and a breeder. Yeah, it should be good to have my kids. That's it. Can we, like, when y'all go start talking about that? Because and then what I find funny, the same dudes in the Manosphere, right? If you go look at they past, these dudes on child support. I'm not trying to laugh, bro. I'm not trying to laugh, bro. These dudes will be on child support. They'll expose themselves, like, they'll expose themselves in real time and say, yeah, man, because, you can get hurt by the black woman because the black woman, oh, so you hurt. See, a black woman could take you everything, so you chose the wrong woman and she took you for everything, right? Oh, okay, yeah. You chose the wrong woman. I be trying to be more, I be trying to be nice, bro, because I am a man, so I be trying to be nice with them, but I can't because they act like they act like sissies. This is really a weak male. This is a weak man generation, bro. I don't care about how much money you got. I don't care about how many cars you got. I don't care about how many houses. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about how big your platform is, bro. When you have a demonic message, you should be called out for what you're saying. There is no way that a lot of black men are not online, right? But there is no way a person should be. If I'm calling out harmful rhetoric and I give you the examples of the harmful rhetoric, and then you don't do anything about it, you don't say anything, right? You don't say anything, but I give you the example, and then you go say, well, Angry Man was right. How was he right? Angry Man literally said that the women don't make sacrifices. How many women have laid their life down for the black man? How many women have died for the black man? There is no way that these guys can get online every day and say a whole bunch of hateful rhetoric, and then dudes agree. But then some of y'all have daughters, some of y'all have nieces, some of y'all have women, cuz all that. So I guess they don't make sacrifices too. I guess they are the enemy. It's always that it's women until it's the women around you. Oh, no, I ain't talking about my family now. I ain't talking about my family. I ain't talking about it in my family, but I'm talking about the women in general. You know what? All right, so if you made a general statement, don't that apply to your family members? Well, no, that's not what I was. Yeah, it do. So shut up. So your mama was trash too. Your mama was the enemy too. Your mama, your grandma, your nieces, your little girl cousin, all of them. I get tired of these dudes, man. And what I'm more angry about is that the black man is not angry with black men in this space are not holding other black men accountable for what they say. I have seen the panels where a dude will down talk the black woman and literally say that the white woman is better, or these group of women are better, right? And nobody will say nothing. There's other men on the panel agreeing and shaking their heads. Okay, cool. Well, let's flip it. The white man is better than the black man because the white man has resources. The black man is broke. That would be dumb, huh? That's stupid. I don't like. That's dumb. That's dumb. Watch your mouth. You gotta come. Oh, I appreciate the super chat. Thanks for speaking the truth. Appreciate you. You gotta be an idiot, and it gotta be in your heart for you to say something as demonic and as evil as that. As a goddamn black man to the black woman, bro. It's okay. I promise you. There's good black women out here. All you gotta do is do a better job at vetting as a man. It's simple. But anyway, I ain't mean to ramble a little bit. I'm just get back to the topic. I want to have real conversations with men on what being a leader is, because that's what you calling yourself. Why are you not trying to lead other men? Or matter of fact, scratch that. Why are you leading young and older men astray? Why are you telling black men that the black woman is not for you? That the black woman has never been for you? That the black woman sold you out? Why is that in your heart? Because it don't apply to your own family when they were taking care of you. It don't apply to those black women. I guarantee it. It don't apply to your mama who probably lost her life on the hospital bed, or, you know, she was one of the good ones, one of the lucky ones that actually made it all the way through to where you have your mama in your life. And when you say black, I'm not giving y'all the benefit of the doubt, because nobody else, I'm not giving no man the benefit of the doubt. It's time for other men to start calling y'all out, because y'all have got online and you keep running your mouth and you're not bringing any balanced men, right? Any balanced men in the conversation. They won't bring on a Tony Gaskins. They won't bring on a Shoemaker. They won't bring on a KB, the Christian rap. You could literally go look at Southside Rabbi podcast. KB and Amin Hussein want to have a conversation with Fresh and Fit. They want to have a conversation with the Manosphere. Y'all, they don't need your money. KB got money. He's a Christian rapper. Done a whole bunch for the church. And people bless him. They won't bring on balanced men who are married and love black women, who can tell you about, hey, yeah, some of the things you say may be true, but that's not the majority. Why? But it makes sense though. Why would you bring on a balanced man who gonna bring the light back on other men when your whole platform is built off of how and what am I gonna say about the black woman today? What video am I going to find today of a delusional black woman, and then paint that delusional black woman to be the majority of black women? What can I say about single mothers today to throw women under the bus? I ain't got no smoke as a man for deadbeat dads, but I know that talking about single mothers gonna get me paid, because a whole bunch of men are in their feelings crying and complaining about bad dating experiences. That is the weakest thing that I've ever seen in my life. I am the type of black man that will cry with you when you go through something. I promise. I will empathize with you when you go through something. But as soon as I see that your heart has turned evil because of what you went through, I have to call you out and say that you are immature and you need therapy, because because your heart is turning wicked because of what you went through. Why can't that just be your testimony? You had a bad dating experience with a black woman. Okay, I'm sorry for you, brother. But there's other black women. Try again. A black woman has a bad dating experience with a black man. I'm sorry, ma'am. But let's try again. Let's start looking at the red flags and avoiding those type of people. All right? That's all we got to do. But men don't want to take accountability for anything. Not in the space. I'm not talking about the men in life. I'm not talking about men that's not on the internet. I'm talking about a lot of you guys that talk about accountability. Your accountability message only goes one way. Your accountability message only goes one way. You want women to take accountability when they're already taking accountability. Men are not getting sex as often as they used to. If I'm not mistaken, y'all complain about men not getting sex? Doesn't that seem like women close their legs? The birth rates are down, if I'm not mistaken. Is that scary to you? Y'all keep talking about single mothers. Okay, so they close their legs. Celibacy is on the rise. What more do you want? You want to talk about an attitude? There are aggressive men out here that catcall. There's black men in our community that be like, hey, bitch, what you doing? Come here. Oh, I forgot. Them not real men though. Them boys, cause no real man to talk like that. But yet, it's never that, you know, these type of women or those type of women. But it gotta be all black women. All black women. It gotta be black women as the majority. But somehow you can separate a man from a boy, but you can't separate a degenerate black woman from black women. That is nasty work, bro. Y'all dudes are cold-hearted. Y'all cold-hearted. And it's time for y'all to be called out. It's time for y'all to be called out, bro. Because that's the space that I'm moving in. I'm calling you out by name. No Fugazi. Actually, I'm gonna leave him out of it for now. Angry Man, Anton, who else? Myron from Fresh and Fit. All of y'all. All of you. I don't want no money. I just want a conversation. I already had one with Anton Daniels. I tried to be nice. I was trying to be respectful. I was trying to, I as a young black man, when I'm listening to an older black man, I try to give an older black man grace. I try to recognize my place. But now I'm starting to see that the older black man is the reason that the community is messed up. The older black man is getting online saying a whole bunch of dumb rhetoric. The older black man ain't standing on principle. The older black man is just as bitter as everybody else out here. The older black man is out of order. Older black men with podcasts, though. Older black men with podcasts. You know, I'm 28. I'm 28. You don't see a lot of 28-year-old men cussing out women online. Well, I haven't seen it. I ain't gonna say there's none. I don't want to speak for my age range. But what I'm mostly seeing is a whole bunch of 45 to 50 to 38-year-old men with gray in their beard that are coming out to say such harmful rhetoric. Bro, listen, as black men, I promise it is okay for you to cry. It's okay for you to talk about the pain that you had. It's okay to talk about your bad dating experiences. That's all fine. But when you take it too far to frame black women as the enemy, or black women don't make sacrifices, that is where we draw the line. That is where we draw the line, brothers. Stop telling me to take the meat from the bones and throw the whole plate away. Your message can be ruined by one thing that you say. I ain't taking the meat from the bones. That's dumb. So you go pick out one part? Yes, because I listen to the entirety of a message. A message is not a full message without the entirety of it. So your one little thing there can be so could be so garbage and distasteful that I gotta throw the whole plate away. You can get up here and say a whole bunch of stuff about degenerate black women in our community, but then when you throw decent black women and degenerate black women in the same circle and say black women, now we include them all, because that's what it means. I don't play these dumb games that y'all be playing. Y'all will be like, black women this. I'm not doing that. That's dumb. That's dumb. Don't tell me that, well, he don't mean all. That's literally what the sentence. Do you understand sentence structure, fool? Black women. That is all. Black men. That is all. What are we talking about? When they say the black woman, or the black women, that's dumb. That whole plate can have E. coli on it. That whole message can have E. coli. I can't put E. coli in me. I die. You can't have E. coli in you. You got to catch it early, or you'll die from it. You know, it can be flushed out with some antibiotics, but if you knew some had E. coli on, that's why they throw away everything when it has E. coli in the fields, because everything is tainted. So you got to throw it all away. You gotta snip it in the butt. Once you find out where it's coming from, you gotta cut it and you gotta throw it all away, because the whole thing is ruined. Recalls, you know, they do whole recalls on E. coli on lettuce. Come on now. So when it comes to these dudes with these messages, right? With these harmful rhetorics, these harmful messages, I gotta throw it all away. I'll sit there and let you empathize and sympathize, and I'll cry with you. I'll do all that. But as soon as we start saying the woman's the enemy, I got to go. I'll catch you later. I can't do it no more. Well, see, the problem with the black woman is that she broke my heart. The problem with the black woman is that they having all these kids and they keeping the black man away from their child. That is some black women, fool. Majority of black women be crying for their baby daddies to come get the dang child. Well, when it comes to those type of men, those are not men, because any man that can abandon. See, you love how they got all kind of excuses. They got some weak statements to the deadbeat dads. They'll be like, you know, any man that cannot take care of his child is trash. Meanwhile, but single mothers are the problem with the community. Huh? Why did you? It seemed like, brother, it seemed like you had more grace for the deadbeat dad than you did the single mom, because all you did was say that a man who can't take care of his can't no man force no other man to take care of his kids. You think you getting online talking to women all day is gonna force women to stop having sex? Is that what you saying? Is that what you saying? Is that what you saying? You can't force nobody to do anything, fool. Why you so passionate about black women? Because when you get up, because I came from one, dummy. And I have no problem saying that. I have no problem saying it, because I came from one. I'm married to one. I would have had a black sister, but she died as a baby. So it is what it is. With that being said, what are we talking about? It doesn't mean black women are perfect, bro. There's some trash black women. Oh, well. Yeah, I was done wrong, too. I had bad dating experiences, too. Hey, but like I said last night on my last live, bro, when you're mostly dealing with black women as a black man, you're mostly going to be hurt by the black woman as a black man. When you're mostly, as a black woman, when you're mostly dealing with black men in the dating market, I hate to call it market, but in the dating scene, you're mostly going to be hurt by black men. It's called being logical. But for you to sit here to say y'all might as well say black people are a monolith. As a black man in the manosphere, you might as well say black women are a monolith, because you think that all of them have the same behaviors. But then they'll probably throw a hissy fit when the white man says black people are a monolith. Or black men are a monolith. Y'all will throw a hissy fit, but you're acting like a slave master. You're acting like the white man. You acting like the white man, fam. I mean, just look at the way y'all be talking about Kamala Harris. I have seen black men give more grace to Donald Trump, and the same type of scrutiny is not being applied to Donald Trump, but they giving so much scrutiny to Kamala Harris. And I'm not even I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Kamala. Y'all would just say Kamala. Y'all forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. Y'all not giving that same scrutiny to Trump. Y'all. That's why Plies came out. I liked when Plies came out and said, you know, y'all trying to make telling the black woman that she got to do something for you. Go tell that white man that he needs to do something for you. Go tell that white man. Why y'all don't got that much smoke for Trump? Y'all listen, you black men in the manosphere, because I'm not, this ain't about black men. This about black men with microphones. You black men in the podcast scene, bro, y'all have a demonic spirit and it need to be cast out of you. You need therapy. You are the problem. Your mouth is the problem. Your rhetoric is the problem. Your hatefulness towards your own group of women is the problem. Well, Shannon, why ain't you talking about these women? That ain't my job. It's a whole, you know what? Put it like this. It's a whole bunch of men that talk about women all the time. When do men get to call out men? When do men get to call out men? Because it's a whole, you can't find a lot of dudes on this side that talk about men and trying to hold men accountable without them being called a simp or a panderer. See, because if I was to flip it, I ought to actually do like a study. I ought to actually, confirm my own theory. I wonder what would happen if I did a switch up. I wonder what would happen if I sent out a mass, message to my subscribers on YouTube and on TikTok, to where I said, hey, we're gonna flip the script to where I just talk a whole bunch of trash about women and watch how fast they grow, and then flip the script. I'm not doing that though. I'm not doing that. I couldn't even bring my mouth to say anything like that. But I guaranteed I'd blow up. The easiest way to blow up as a man on YouTube is to talk about women. That's easy. I'm not going to be part of the group that pimped out the black woman for content with hateful rhetoric. And that's what you did. You dudes are internet pulpit pimps. This ain't church. I'm part of the church, but this ain't church. Y'all, the cameras, the mics is your pulpit. Y'all have become internet pulpit pimps. And you know what's crazy? You're pimping out black men. 2, you're pimping out losers. Because you're talking bad about black women, but yet it's black men that are paying you. That's your following. Is bitter, buck-broken men who are paying you. Yeah, talk about I knew the reason I couldn't get a job as a black man is because the black woman climbed the corporate ladder and she keeping her foot on the black man's neck. See, I knew that all of my failures in life as a black man had to be because of the black woman. I knew it. I knew that I was fat, right? Because a black woman overfed me when we were going out to dinner. See, I knew that I was a mush brain because of the black woman. See, everything in my life that has been, trash is because of the black woman. I can't amount to anything in life because of the black woman. The black woman is the she puts us down, man. She puts us down, man. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, man. The black woman ran my dad off, bro. She ran my dad off, bro. She stayed to take care of me, but she had a bad attitude with my dad. So my dad left because she had a bad attitude. So I got to take out my revenge out on my mama. Y'all are trash. This is the type of dumb stuff that they be saying, bro. Remember the comment when I did the live? Remember that, y'all, for the y'all that was here for it. When I put up that comment, this dude, this fool really said that my mom, he said his mom had died when he was a baby. And his dad was a deadbeat. But he was mad at black women. But your dad was a deadbeat. He was supposed to be the one taking care of you. A black man said, you can't make this up. He was supposed to be the one taking care of you. Like, you cannot make this up. You can't make this up. This is what I be talking about, bro. That's why I don't respect none of you. Listen, I don't respect none of y'all dudes, bro. It's really the Christian in me to try my hardest not to curse. It's really the Christian in me to not do tit for tat. Even though I say I may do it to prove a point, I don't want to. I want y'all to just do better with your mouth. And understand that y'all supposed to be in this together, but you are causing more of a divide. And then you're saying that I'm causing a divide by addressing what you doing. Should I not call out harmful men when they are saying harmful rhetoric and a whole bunch of men are agreeing with it? Look at what they're saying. Do y'all not understand what a statement so powerful coming out of AD's mouth, talking about black women are the enemy? There are some men out here that actually believe that. And you know what? Because when a person feels that a person is an enemy, right? What do? They take them out. They take them out. So you saying a statement like that to a whole bunch of black men, you will cause some black men want to take black women out. If you know what I mean. I don't know if you can say the word. I don't know if you can say the word on here, but yeet, right? Yeet off the face of this earth. That's what you would do. We already had a black man who got doxxed, and I don't feel sorry for him. Like a year and a half ago, he put on a gold mask, and he said that he was ready to go to war against black women. He said that. And he got doxxed. I'm glad. I love when they find out where these dudes live, when they say such harmful rhetoric and they get called out on it, bro. I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love it. Because that's what you get. That's what you get. Meanwhile, while he's saying something stupid like that, he got a black wife and kids. God dog almighty. He got a black wife with kids talking about he want to go to war with black women. Why did you marry one? Why did you marry one? You cannot make this ish up. You can't. You cannot. You cannot. A shift has to happen, brothers. A shift has to happen, bro. We have to start having balanced conversations and bringing nuance. And guess what, bro? It is okay as a man to call out our flaws too. Because if you're going to say that black women this and that, then I can say, which is truthful, the most dangerous place a woman can be is in proximity to a man. Do y'all really want to have that type of conversation? I don't think you do. Because we can look at statistics, studies, and we can see just how dangerous men out here can be. I ain't saying all men dangerous. I'm just saying they're more dangerous than the average woman. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. We'll probably go live when I get home. Probably bring this up again. But I'll catch y'all later, man. I'm finna get out of here. Y'all have a good one.